I'm sorry, but there is no part of this video that is going to bring facts and information and knowledge into your life. Nope. This is about an idea that popped into my head one afternoon, right here as a matter of fact, and I wanted to share it with you. Can we go forward by going back? Hi, I'm Rick Higgins, and today we are looking at some really alternative ways of living our physical lives. And by the way, I was serious. I'm not going to preach, I'm not going to teach, I'm not going to research or share any real specific things that other people have told me. This is all about an idea that popped into my head about where and how I could live now that I'm older. You see, keeping this old single-family dwelling in suburbia is such a cliche, and I want something better. I want something different. Now, I've already done the nomadic thing, meaning I lived in an Airbnb all around the world for a long time, and it was great, and it's probably going to be great again. Actually, it is going to be great again as early as next spring, but stay tuned for that announcement. But for a current permanent housing situation, I just don't see it working for me right now. Now, I have done other things, like I used to live in a 33-foot long travel trailer down on the shores of Key Largo. That's a 10-meter caravan for you Euro folks, just translating imperial to real metrics. Now, our little prefab slice of Americana, it was kind of great. It was kind of small. It was literally down there on the shoreline of Key Largo. Our boat was parked right there. There was a giant tiki hut right there on the dock where we could watch sunsets. It was a great way to live, and may actually be a great way to live again, especially since I still have the travel trailer parked in storage. And anybody want to buy a travel trailer that's currently parked in storage? Give you a great deal. But what else is there? I mean, sure, you've got those over 50 communities filled with drink and sex-filled residents, and I guess you could always convert a van or a school bus or something and drive around the country, but what else is out there? What hasn't anybody thought of as another way of living our lives? And then it hit me, a throwback from days of old. Roommates. Only another thought hit me at the same time. Remember the communal living, hippie, hate Ashbury days of the 1960s? What happens if you put those together? What happens if you put together roommates, hippie communes, and everything that you've currently got now? Let me paint you a picture. We've got this big 4-bedroom house sitting here in the suburbs of Miami. We got a great big gazebo in the backyard. We've even got a food forest growing right behind me. And when random adult-sized children aren't coming back here to reclaim their rooms, it's just the two of us and the chickens rambling around here wondering what it is we're supposed to do with all this space. I mean, maybe we could Airbnb it, go on a trip somewhere, have someone else share it. But other than that, what are we going to do with all this? But what would happen if we took 4 couples and we all lived here together? Not in that swinging, that sort of commune type of way, but we just shared the same space. We've actually got 2 separate kitchens and 2 separate living areas. Can you imagine 4 second-half couples actually sharing this space together? Maybe the gardens and the gazebo and everything in the backyard and whatnot. I mean, sure, there's gonna have to be rules like no after 11 parties, but honestly, at our age, I don't know that we're gonna have that many unless we kind of throw them together. Now, this idea really reverberated with me, living in our own little mini commune with other folks who were dear friends or who maybe could be. You see, we would each have our own private and personal space, and we could associate with each other, or not, when we felt like it in the common areas. Expenses could be split 4 ways, so each couple would have more funds for adventure. I mean, do we each really need 4,000 square feet of room for stuff? Now, the other side idea I had of this idea is to take 2 of the 4 bedrooms, 1 or 2 of them, and just leave them available for temporary housing, like renting them out as an Airbnb room. I mean, just think about it. How cool would it be? You're on Airbnb, you're looking for a place to stay in Miami, and up pops this private room where you can sleep, a private bath if you want to use it, common access area, and by the way, a whole bunch of really cool, fun people that you get to be instant friends with, that you get to move in and just enjoy that instant lifestyle. I mean, that's marketing 101, baby. That stuff sells. I guess this is my mental exercise way of saying we all have options. Now, maybe you love your stuff. Maybe you love your big, giant, single-family dwelling, mostly empty, full of your stuff. Maybe a simple downsize into a smaller home or a condo is right for you. But what about living outside of the norm? Starting your own family with like-minded folks. Start a new homestead and just put some smaller buildings on it, a whole bunch of single bedrooms surrounded by a giant communal area. What other options, what could you do, what could I do that nobody has thought of before? As for me, I want to live my life to the fullest right now, not because I have some expiration timer that's a winding down, but because I have opportunity and I have passion. I want to be around people of the same mindset. I don't want to rely on conventional wisdom. Instead, I want to create something unique and special for myself and for others. Anyway, that's how my brain works. I've never really been one to conform, at least not for very long. So what would happen? What if I went and got a piece of land down here, somewhere where it's warm in the winters, plopped a whole bunch of buildings on it, a whole bunch of really nice little single family bedrooms with one big communal thing in the middle? Would you be interested in coming along? Would you sign up and come live and play with me? Applications are being accepted. And with that, be happy, be healthy, and we'll see you real soon.